Howdy music fans, thanks for tuning in. It's been a while since I've done a video on recent finds at the record store, and I've just kind of had a little round of going to the record stores. So Wednesday I went to one in my neighborhood and found all this cool stuff, and then but I didn't buy some stuff. And then I went back Friday and found all that Grateful Dead stuff that I did the video on. And then I went back today and got more stuff. And then I went to 3 other places today after that, including half-price books. So let's get started. The first thing I found on Wednesday was this gorgeous Sun Records collection box set. And I don't know, I kind of hemmed and hawed about getting it, and then I thought, you know, that what the hell, that's gonna be some pretty fun stuff in there. Plenty of this stuff I have, like the Johnny Cash and some of the early Elvis, and of course the Jerry Lee and probably the Carl Perkins. I have a lot of this stuff. And I have another 2 CD Sun collection, the Sam Phillips, the man who invented rock and roll. I have that collection. And then I have another Sun, I think Sun Blues or something. But I don't know, what the hell, right? So this is the first disc here. This is a Rhino set also, and I love Rhino as a label. There's the first disc there. There's all the songs on it. I'm going to try to go through these kind of quickly. Disc 2, nothing very different. There's the front and the back. And I might even do a more extensive video on this particular set sometime later, although, I don't know, I'm going into it now about how much I normally do, so maybe not. So I'm looking forward to this. I think this will be fun, a lot of fun, and I'm hoping there'll be a lot of stuff on there I have not heard. So there we go. That's the Sun Records collection. They also had a 4 CD Marvin Gaye box set and a 5 CD Temptations box set, which I hemmed and hawed, but I left them behind. I think the same day, or maybe, I don't know, maybe Friday I got this. I can't remember, but this is a Fred McDowell double CD. It was, I don't know, it had been sitting there for a while, and they finally dropped it down to $2.99 for 2 CD set. And I may have a lot of this stuff, but you know how these blues guys are. They record their stuff over and over and over, and I might not have these recordings. So I thought, for $3, gorgeous booklet, and it's just a nice Mississippi Fred McDowell set. I thought I'd get it and check it out, and it's in pretty nice shape. There's a little bit of wear on the spine, but nothing terrible. Okay, so then at the same store I found this for my brother for Christmas. This is going to be one thing he's getting. And live, James Brown live at Olympia in Paris in 1971. So that should be cool. I might download it myself. This I know is cool because I have it, and I think it's really, really badass. Very funky Temptations pair of albums called Cloud 9 and Puzzle People, and their later stuff, and boy, they are really, really good records. And I had this, and I thought my brother would like it because he likes funky stuff. He likes funk a lot, and I thought, man, he might, if I can find another one of these for him, I'll get it. And there it is. Okay, then I found myself this 2 CD Stevie Wonder set of hits collection, and it's got all the ones that I like by him. And I'm not a huge Stevie fan, but I do like the songs of his that I like a lot. But I don't want to own all the albums. And they did have quite a few used. They have used copies, a nice copy of Intervisions, Digipack, and then one in a jewel case. And they had copies, I think, of Songs in the Key of Life, and they had a whole bunch of Beatles in Digipack, but I'm not a big Beatles fan. They look nice, and I was like, I'm not a Beatles fan really, so I guess I'm going to leave them behind. But I was tempted to get the Abbey Road. They had Abbey Road, Revolver, Let It Be, Sgt. Pepper, a whole bunch of stuff. Anyway, there's my Stevie Wonder. And then I went back to and got this this Jerry Garcia collection, Volume 1, Legion of Mary, after a conversation on YouTube with somebody about my plethora of dead bootlegs that I found. And he mentioned that you can't go wrong with Jerry, and I thought, man, I'm gonna go back and see if that's still there. And it was, because there was another guy there that was. I got to those dead bootlegs just before he did, and we chatted and stuff, and he got some of the things that I left behind, a couple of Bob Weir CDs, and I don't know what else he got. And I thought he got this, but I came back today, and boink, there it was. So yay! And another one that he did not take, well, a couple more that he didn't take that I got were Jerry Garcia Reflections. And I brought my CD player this time to listen to stuff a little bit to see if I really wanted it or not. And you know, a lot of Jerry Garcia stuff is very much like the Grateful Dead. If it's not, I usually don't go for it, and if it is, I do. And then some of the bluegrassy stuff I like. Okay, and then I got this one. It's Postcards of the Hanging, the Grateful Dead, covering none other than Bob Dylan. And it's a 2 CD set for $5. The second CD is just a bonus with 2 songs on it. So, you know, that's kind of whatever, but cool. The 2 songs are Queen Jane Approximately and Quinn the Mighty Eskimo. And there's this booklet here. I don't remember if on my other recent buys CDs I went through everything like this with all going through each and every CD like this, but what the hell. Some nice finds. I'm obsessed. I'm nuts with this stuff because I've been buying online too. And then I go through lulls though, I will admit, thankfully. That's good. I've never been a Pretenders fan, and you know, I thought I'd try their first. I think this is their first one. Try their first one to get into them. It's a really nice, clean copy for $5, and it's got "Stop Your Sobbing," the Kinks cover that they do, and "Brass and Pocket," which of course are great. Doesn't have Back in the Chain Gang, but I listened to some of it. I sampled it on my player, and I ended up really liking it for the most part. You know what I really want is their new one. I'm gonna put that probably if I get it in my 2020 year-end video. But yeah, I'm going to try and get into the Pretenders because they're a band I should like. They've got everything that I would like. Here's a band that I bought one of their CDs long ago, the Muffs, and I liked it for a while, and then I got bored with it, and I think I got rid of it. I don't think I have it anymore. But I listened to this one online and then in the store in my headset, and I liked it. This is a different one than the other one that I used to have. They're kind of a hard rock band with a female singer, and they are definitely reminiscent of Joan Jett. And a little poppy, maybe a little bit like the Donnas. Not really sure what they sound like, but kind of like that, I assume. I don't know why I got this. I just couldn't leave it sitting there. It was Willie Nelson live in Austin, Texas, Austin City Limits, CD and DVD for $5. I mean, come on. And I love Willie, but I don't, you know, his live stuff, a lot of it is kind of everything sounds the same, and so he does a lot of the same songs, so that's kind of one reason I didn't want to get it, but I thought, you know, I just couldn't leave it there. There's Trigger, nice picture of Trigger, and I will enjoy it. I have the band box set of music history or musical history, but I don't have any more greatest hits. I used to have the first greatest hits they put out, and this was there for $5, and it's got a lot more songs on it than that first one. And I thought, you know, I'm gonna get a band greatest hits, you know, collection, so I just have something to play sometimes that isn't all the stuff on that box set, which is exhaustively complete. It's wonderful. It's fantastic. It was a gift from a friend years ago. He moved to England for a while and worked, I think, closely with some big record label or something, and he got stuff like that, so gave me a copy of it. That was very sweet and generous, and it's a nice, really nice set. Maybe I'll do a video on that sometime. And then this Isley Brothers, Best of Isley Brothers 2 CD set, 10 songs a disc. Doesn't have Twist and Shout. This is later 70s stuff. But I thought if I don't like it, my brother sure will. So it's pretty funky. I've actually listened to all of it today. Some of it is really funky and I like it, and then some of it is very much like old slow kind of schmaltzy soul, which, you know, I'm not a big fan of really, but which is probably why I just used the word schmaltzy, which maybe I shouldn't have done. And this also is a little bit tough to open. Yeah, there we go, it gets a little stuck. But nice 2-disc set, and I did listen to it all today, and I did like it, most of it. Okay, the next record store I went to today, I got a copy of G&R Lies. I like the acoustic side of this. It has Patience and Used to Love Her and You're Crazy and 1 in a Million. And when I was a kid, I had this on vinyl, and I liked it, and so I thought, you know, for $3, what the hell? I'll get a copy for myself. So there you have it, G&R Lies. Weird that a band like that would put out an 8-song CD. This I also found, and I've burned this from the library before, and it is wonderful. There's a great cover of I'm Walking that Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers do. Lucinda Williams is on this set. Let's see who else is on this set. Lots of great people. Neil Young is on this. Robert Plant, B.B. King, Taj Mahal, Buddy Guy, Dr. John, Bonnie Raitt, Robbie Robertson, Randy Newman, Los Lobos, Willie Nelson, Toots and the Maytals, hey. And, I mean, there's just lots of great people on this. And there's lots more than I only listed, you know, maybe some of them, the ones that I like. There's ones on here that other people will like, too, that I'm not as big a fan of. But, yeah, this is a nice tribute to Fats Domino. So I got that today also. Somebody asked me why I didn't have this in my collection when they watched my video of my entire collection, and I found it today for $3. So I thought, okay, and it's the Digipack, which the remaster, which is what I wanted. So I'm going to look forward to hearing this, listening to this. I don't know if I've ever listened to it all the way through before, but I am an AC/DC fan, so there you go. I listened to this while I was at this record store today, a Maria Muldawer CD, and it reminds me of early 70s Bonnie Raitt kind of, but better. It's kind of folky, it's kind of bluesy, it's kind of country, it's kind of rock, kind of Delaney and Bonnie and Delaney-ish. Yeah, a lot of cool things I heard in this, so I got it. And I think this was like $1.50 or something like that. So, my first Maria Muldawer CD, and I did not sample the whole thing. I sampled enough that I said, you know, I'm going to get this. I like it. I sampled some of this Eric Burdon. This was $1. Everything with this little smiley face was half off. So this was $1, and I gotta say, I listened to this, and it was pretty raunchy, rockin' blues stuff. I mean, it was really, what I listened to was really good. It was much more Animals-like than other Eric Burdon albums I've heard. Well, I haven't heard many. I've heard one or two. I heard a live one that I didn't really like very much. The Who live at the Isle of Wight, 1970. I just couldn't pass this up for $4. Double CD set. They had another copy for $6. I don't know what the difference is. This looks like it's in really pretty good shape. I didn't see any major scratches or anything on the CDs, so I got it. They also have a copy of Quadrophenia there for $3, which I'm debating getting because I don't have a copy of that. There's Entwistle in his skeleton shirt or uniform. I mean, you just can't beat this for $4. What a nice set, you know, and a live Who set, so yay. I will enjoy that. Next, I went to another store, different store, and I got this Merle Haggard Workin' in Tennessee CD. And this store puts them in these nice little sleeves for you, which you can leave them in if you get them as a gift for someone. That's nice. So there's the booklet. I've gotten this CD from the library and downloaded it, but I don't have my own copy, so I thought, you know, I love Merle Haggard in general, but his later albums, his last few before he passed away, were actually quite good. And so I thought, I'm gonna get this one too. Working in Tennessee. And then this I was bummed and thrilled to see. Margot Price, Perfectly Imperfect at the Ryman, a live CD that she's done at the Ryman. I'll probably put this in I'll open it up for my 2020 video. The reason I'm bummed is because I bought a digital copy of this when I thought there was going to be no CD for it. So I'm not too happy about that, but I'm thrilled to have it on CD, and oh well, I paid double for it. And then this Warren Zevon I listened to the other night online a little bit. I sampled it, and I really liked it. So I got a used copy of it they had. Warren Zevon Wanted Dead or Alive. And it's one of his earlier, albums. It's a acoustic mostly. It's got a great version of Iko Iko on there by what's that? The Dixie Cups or the Butter? Yeah, I think it's the Dixie Cups. Digitally remastered, blah 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 blah. Like, isn't everything nowadays? Anyway, so it's got some neat covers on it, and I'm a big Warren Zevon fan, and I liked it when I listened to it. I've been getting back into Eric Clapton. I've poo-pooed him for many years, but I recently realized or remembered that I liked him as a kid a lot, especially his really early solo stuff. So this is one I got today, and I like that he does one or two kind of country sounding songs on most of these. Hold Me Now on Another Ticket is a great example. Lay Down Sally, of course, off of Slow Hand. And this one has Blues Power, which is a wonderful song. Or no, maybe it doesn't. It has Let It Grow, sorry. Yeah, and it has a bunch of covers. Oh, that's another thing I recently realized. He wrote a lot more songs than I realized. He does a lot of his own material, which I never knew before. So that thrills me more when people write their own songs. So 461 Ocean Boulevard. And this one I've also gotten out for the library. This is the last door, Half Price Books. I've gotten this from the library before. Tom Waits, Glitter and Doom Live, and I like it. I like it enough that I thought, wow, for $9, yeah. I've rarely seen this used, and I've never seen a copy like this used. That's for sure. I mean, this is just a really nice condition copy, and I thought, what the heck, I'm gonna get it, even though I've already got it downloaded into my basically it's just pictures of Tom and his shenanigans, his onstage antics, performing. But whenever this comes on my iPod, like a song from this, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that. I like that album a lot, that live record. So I got it. I don't know if I showed you the inside, but there's the inside. I think I did. And another one I got was, what is this called? No Song, No Supper. Sugar Hill singer-songwriters dish it up. And I like the Sugar Hill record label, and so it's got Townes Van Zandt on this, The Gourds, Guy Clark, Jimmy Murphy, who else? Terry Allen, Daryl Scott, Robert Earl Keen, Rodney Crowell, James McMurtry, so people I know and like. I thought I'd give this a try, and there's a few other people I don't know, so I thought, cool, I'll hear some things I've never heard, and I do like Sugar Hill Records enough that I'm willing to take a $6 chance on a songwriter compilation from them. Got a couple more things left here. Oh, I forgot something at the last store. Haha. I got this from my brother. He kind of asked for it. Love You Live on CD for Christmas. Yeah, nice copy for $9, 2 CDs. Oh, and I also got this at the store before that for my mom, Jimmy Cliff, The Harder They Come soundtrack with the Melodians and the Slickers and Toots and the Maytals. Just a beautiful, beautiful album. One of my favorites as a kid. I've turned my mom on to Toots and the Maytals, and I've turned her on to Jimmy Cliff. So I thought for Christmas I would get her this just opus, this magnificent opus of reggae and island music, and just wonderful, wonderful bands on there like the Slickers and the Melodians and Toots and Who else is on here? Desmond Decker. Yeah, a lot of good people on here. So, wonderful set of music for Mom. And I saw this and thought, boy, this looks interesting. Dixie, Boppin, Country, Billies, which I assume is going to be kind of a hillbilly bop type thing. Maybe a little bit rockabilly, a little bit country. And I thought, that looks interesting. It looks old. I'm going to give it a try. And I did go on YouTube on my phone and listen to some things that had similar names. I even saw something with this label as its main picture, but I don't think it was the exact same thing. And it was titled the same thing, so interesting. So I listened to a few of those songs, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna give this a try. And last, so I didn't have to buy it, or didn't, because I didn't want to buy the Temptations 5 CD set at the other store. I found this today, the Anthology 2 CD set, Atlantic. Looks like a really nice set, nice condition. This was at Half Price Books, and it's got Papa Was a Rolling Stone, and probably has Puzzle People and lots of stuff from those 2 albums that I got from my brother, 2-on-1, and other stuff. But the reason I got this was I listened to some of that box set online last night. And man, their early stuff was really good, rockin', funky, guitar-driven. Yeah, really good stuff. And then, of course, they have stuff like My Girl also, and that's that's a great song, and lots of good stuff. But I really like some of the more rockin' stuff and the more guitar-driven stuff. This is a nice set, and I saw a few things Temptations-wise at a couple different stores today, and this is the one I went with. I think I'm going to be happy with that. So that's it. Please subscribe, feel free to like, and I'd love to hear your comments on anything that I bought in my obsessive crazy rounds going to record stores in the last few days. All right, thanks. Have a good night. Bye.